Hello, welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Mass Effect 2. Part 17 I believe this is. Where we last left off, we were speaking to the Citadel Council and being reinstated as a Spectre. Which was the least they could do after totally dismissing the threat of the Reapers, believing that Saren had manipulated us into believing they really existed, and then Cerberus were also manipulating us now. Now, between the last video and this video, I have spent a little bit of time running around, gathering some resources, as you can see. I've actually gathered a fair bit, apart from Element 0, which is the hardest one to find, I think. As a quick bit of disclaimer, or a bit of disclosure, I'm not sure which term's more appropriate. I am going to be doing one of the side missions, one of the assignments, called Project Firewalker, in which we locate a survey team, some researchers in search of some Prothean artifacts and relics. And I tried to do it as one entire video, and it was about an hour long. And right near the end, I realized something about surveying planets and gathering resources. And I got so frustrated with myself that I kind of just deleted the video, and this is kind of a repeat of that video. Basically, I'm redoing it. So I'm probably going to be splitting this video into small segments rather than doing it in one big segment, but I'll explain why when we come to this point. When we come to the point I realise there may be something I should do. But yeah, obviously we can look at our journal quickly. Yep, Project Firewalker, Rosalie Lost. We had a look at this before, but Cerberus' Project Firewalker has reported that a survey ship has gone missing near the planet Ziona. The ship was carrying researchers and a prototype planetside exploration vehicle when it went missing. Cerberus has asked that the vehicle be recovered and that any signs of the whereabouts of the researchers be reported. So let's open up the galaxy map. One thing I did do is actually purchase the mineral scanner for the 15,000 iridium, but apart from that we haven't spent any of our resources for any upgrades. We've been losing a bit of credits, but that's because I've been buying fuel and probes to actually do some of the exploration. And oh, we're actually in the system we need to be. And we need to go over to the Elista system. I've fully surveyed the planets in this system, so we don't need to worry about doing that. But we need to go to the planet Ziona.
I have detected an anomaly.
And somewhere, if we follow this white line, it should lead us to where the survey ship is. There it is.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Scans have located a Hammerhead exploration vehicle and also show active data storage sites that may contain information as to the whereabouts of the researchers Doctors Case and Oloy. We'll take Garrus and Kasumi. That's fine. Don't need to play with their weapons, I don't think. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Let's get down to the planet's surface. Find any sign of the whereabouts of Doctors Case and Oloy. Seems like the survey ships came down hard. There's bits and pieces of it everywhere.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Oloy. I think we'll be safer there.
Okay. I don't think there's anything we can walk around and pick up. We just need to actually bypass this computer.
riding vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
This Hammerhead, it maneuvers a bit better because obviously it's floating rather than the Mako, but it has a boost ability and a jump ability, as well as obviously its missiles, guided missiles at that. It sometimes is, or can be a bit finicky, especially with the jumping. Sometimes it doesn't jump nowhere near this high. But we need to gather all the research here on the planet as well. We can mine these areas. It does make the Hammerhead jiggle around somewhat madly. Gonna try and control and keep it in position.
Would you look at that? Path is now clear.
Trying to remember which way we go first. Some research up there. Ah, this research first. Sometimes rather than research, there is materials you can pick up, like resources. And they're not actually part of the main mission, whereas collecting the research here is part of the main objective. And once we've done that, we can leave. Ow. Let's see, where are we going? Oh, well this works. That would have been easier.
This looks like it.
There we are. Just one more bit of research to pick up, and it's just over there.
That should do it. Mission objectives completed.
Press and hold F to leave. Let us return to the Normandy, now with the Hammerhead in tow. Mission complete. We found the wreckage of the freighter. The M44 Hammerhead has been acquired, and we recovered some research data. We gained a little bit of experience, some credits. Cerberus funded us some, and we also found 7,500. Now, with that mission complete, it unlocks a number of other systems, other clusters you can visit, where the Firewalker operations have been active. Obviously, we'll see them in just a moment. If we look at our mission
Commander,
messages here.
Message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. A gift of words. We'll have a quick look at these. Consort Shaira. Commander, I thought my gift of words had been incorrect. An embarrassing notion, but my contacts tell me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense that you head towards an even deeper darkness. When you fought Saren, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot only rely on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must to ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Obviously Consort Sha'ira re-assisted in Mass Effect 1, helping not clear her name so much, but clear the air between her and a Turian general known as Septimus, and in return she gifted us with words that may set us on our right path, so to speak. Dr. Chloe Mitchell, another medical officer, I suppose you could call her, from Mass Effect 1. She runs a med clinic in one of the Citadel's wards. You and Garrus are alive. Dear Commander Shepard, I was relieved to hear that you were alive. I was devastated to hear of the destruction of the Normandy, and of those who didn't make it off in time. After you went missing and were presumed dead, I also feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the wards when you were hunting Saren. The whole galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad that you're still here to protect those of us who've grown to depend on you both. Is Garrus with you again by any chance? After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. I left a few messages on his public accounts, but you know how he is about checking his mail, and I don't think the com address I had for him works anymore, because he hasn't returned any calls. Always so busy with his grand crusades, his great passions, that he focuses on them to the exclusion of everything and anyone else. And this is reference to Project Firewalker. Good job on recovering the Hammerhead in one piece. It will prove to be useful. Also, the data you recovered from the MSV Rosalie's emergency beacon contains significant intel on a few planets that Dr. Chase and Dr. Oloy investigated. Edie has added the locations to your galaxy map. We hope that one of them leads you to the Prothean site. Despite Dr. Case's obvious instability, he's proven to be a brilliant and dedicated scientist. So yeah, I'll just make a big save now that we've done that. So, if we look at the galaxy map again, it does tell us that more areas, more clusters are unlocked. We'll just get back to the mass relay. Obviously we will have to come back to this frontier in the future to help Zaid out on his mission. Right, let's look at the mass relay. So, it's 1, 2, we have the Phoenix massing, the Calliston Rift. Which is this one? The Hawkin Eda cluster. Now, each of these has part of the Firewalker assignment, it's a side mission, but I think when you may have completed those assignments, unless there's another mission to do there, for example we have Project Overlord here in the Phoenix massing system, I think these clusters disappear. I could be wrong, but I thought they did disappear when I was recording my hour-long video, which no longer exists. And that really annoyed me because I hadn't finished, well, I hadn't even started surveying them properly. So we're going to do one of the missions now, but then I'll probably break the video because I'll want to spend time surveying all 3 systems, because I don't want them to basically go past us. Especially because they're made up of more than just one little system here. So we'll go do this one. There's even another system down here. Say the Hawkin Eda system, for example, the cluster I should say, may reappear. We'll turn ourselves around. If we have another side mission. But when I was looking, maybe it was just me and my eyes, but it looked like it had totally disappeared, and therefore I was going to miss about 10 planets maybe to survey, which is potentially a lot of resources which we could use to upgrade our ship and our squad. But anyway, That's just me being anally retentive. So this is one of the Project Firewalker missions, or locations.
Probe launched. Something on our sensors.
Anomaly detected. Scans have found locations matching the descriptions of Dr. Case's survey sites. Exploring the sites could reveal valuable mission data. Warning: Geth presence detected upon the planet's surface. Use extreme caution. We'll take Garrus and Kasumi again. For this mission it doesn't really matter who's manning the gunning seat. We're going to be mostly spending our time in the Hammerhead. There's definitely Geth presence here.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
These guided missiles can sometimes be a pain in the butt, because even though you're aiming for one particular target, they'll curve as if they're going towards another target, which you're not currently aiming for, but they target it anyway. So, our objective on this world is to collect 5 artifacts, which may lead us to whatever the 2 doctors were searching for.
Geth dropship detected.
Oh. It's dropped off some friends for us. Just keep a distance and just fire a load of missiles at them. There we go. Here's the first site.
Acquired.
I say out of all the missions, when I was doing the previous recording that no longer exists, this was the most annoying one because I ended up killing myself and I got really frustrated. I'm partially glad the video no longer exists because then it wouldn't have been so fun to watch. Yeah, I died in a very stupid way, which could still happen, by the way. But if it happens again, so be it. Yeah.
Geth forces detected.
This, fluid is not safe for the Hammerhead to be in. Whether it's some kind of acid or not, I'm not too sure. Oh.
Extraction complete.
Don't see why the mining can be so difficult in the Hammerhead, making it jiggle like it does. See how it's targeting something else? It's targeting this destroyer. Is that everyone? Nope. Yeah, I'm not pressing anything there, but it's going left and right and all over the place. The Hammerhead has its quirks. Which almost make it as bad as the Mako, but I still prefer it over the Mako. Ow, apart from when it does that.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Oh. Is that all of them, or is there one around here? Yeah. There you go. Third artifact clear.
Acquired.
More credits will always come in handy. This means that we can scan more worlds. Is there anything back that way? I don't think so.
Extraction complete. Geth dropship detected.
Dropping off more friends for us. Didn't get a Colossus at range because it has a pretty powerful attack. See, now we're curving towards that prime. Okay, I think that might be it. 4 out of 5. And then the last one's up there. Now this is where I died. There's another way you can go to get to the 5th artifact, and it means going that way. I mean, like basically jumping up a couple of platforms. And up here is a place where you can pick up, I think it's more platinum. So I tried to backtrack, and I ended up backtracking into death. Yeah, I ended up falling into the acid is never fun. Ugh. Sometimes fighting with a hammerhead just to actually stay in place.
Warning. Geth forces detected.
And this is the hardest one. Because they drop 2 Colossus for you. Looks like one of them's stuck. So let's just shoot him. Yeah. Oh, perfect. He's stuck. Oh well, that makes things a little bit easier for us. Notice it's all these silver spheres. I recognise them from the original game.
Acquired.
5 out of 5 artifacts.
Mission objectives completed.
Oh. We can now leave. I don't think there's any more materials we need to pick up. Yeah, I thought there might be some materials down here. And ended up backtracking into death. Let's just leave before I die. And you hear me cursing quite often. Data recovered from the planet's surface. Historically significant artifacts recovered. Dr. Case's location not found among the recovered data. Get some more experience, we've got some more funding. And we found some platinum while on the planet's surface. So yeah, that's 2 out of 4 parts, maybe 5 parts of Project Firewalker complete. But now we've actually unlocked the other systems of which I can survey. I'm going to break this video here. There is an unread message.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
About, obviously, the data we recovered. The artifacts you gathered might give us a lead on a larger Prothean site. They have incredible value for historians and might be instrumental in building our understanding of the Prothean legacy. Also, excellent work in mitigating the Geth presence, Commander. We will keep you appraised of further Geth activity should it threaten mission integrity. But yeah, we'll end this mission here. Let's just park myself somewhere. And when we come back, I will continue Project Firewalker. But between now and the next video, and probably the next session, I will have surveyed all 3 systems that are now available. The one we're currently in, and the other 2 systems where Project Firewalker currently is leading us. Just so that we can get all the resources that we can. Because we will need them in the future. This is an optional mission. It is actually a DLC mission as well, I think. But the resources won't come in wrong. Especially for like our weapon upgrades in the future. Because we're going to need to be pretty powerful near the end of the game. Especially playing on veteran difficulty, which I'm unused to doing. But, yeah. So feel free to comment below. This, of course, has been AnthWolf playing Mass Effect 2. I hope you've all enjoyed. And I hope you all take care. And I'll see you for more in the next video. Until then, bye-bye now.